everyone, I'm going to show you how to use SPSS on the Appstream. So here's our course. In 3 different places at least, you can find the page that tells you how to get SPSS. Right here, how to access SPSS or other statistical software. Notice you must view it to get to the next module. Click on it, and it tells you various options. For now, we are focusing on the Appstream. You can click right here. This window will open up, and you will then click right here on BC Student Office and SPSS. From here, click on SPSS. Now, usually it says your session will be ready in a few minutes. This is a bad sign. It already says it's taking longer than expected. It always takes a long time. I'm going to pause and come back when it has loaded. All right, so it's finally loading. It's taken about 3 minutes to get to this point. You'll see this screen. Whenever you open SPSS, you see this screen, even if you have it on a computer. All right, I had to wait another 2 minutes for it to get past that screen, but now we have SPSS fully loaded. It starts with a new file. In other videos, you can listen to me explain how SPSS works. Right now, we just need to focus on how to use this on the Appstream. To get the files you need on the Appstream, you'll have to first download them from Qualtrics. So let's go back to the Qualtrics. This is very similar to our Qualtrics page. The SPSS files you need will generally be in the assignments you are doing. So for example, for week 1, we have our first lab, Introduction to SPSS. If you click on it, you will find this. We'll preview it so it looks more like you'll see it. You'll see that you need to click on this file to get the SPSS file. Now, when you click on it, you can click on this little arrow and it will automatically download to your computer. If you're using Chrome and haven't changed things, it will go to your downloads folder. Note that if you click right here, you're going to get this screen and you're still going to have to download it. SPSS files will only open in SPSS. So, now we know that the SPSS file is in our downloads folder. To get there, if you're on Chrome, let me move this up a bit, you can click here and then just this little file right here, and you'll see your downloads, right? As long as you know where it is, you can tell it manually to go a different place. It depends how you've set up your computer. Right, so now you go back to the Appstream. Here we have the Appstream. So to get it up where you can use it in SPSS, you must upload it to your OneDrive. So you could click on this little folder right here. It'll say My Files. So you can upload it to temporary files, but if you do that, it will disappear as soon as you log out. That's what it means by temporary. You can also click on Add Storage and select OneDrive. Then you have to select what account you're using. Mine is with just at Bakersfield College. You're going to have to give it permission. I'm glad this is happening because I needed to give it permission. Last time I did this video, it wasn't like that. So accept. I chose at bakersfieldcollege.edu. As a student, you will probably have to select at mail.bakersfieldcollege.edu. In any case, accept. Once you do that, your OneDrive will appear here. If you click on it, it will say, Appstream is accessing your OneDrive. It will take longer the first time. This is why it's a good idea to do this before we're actually studying. And if you click on your Files folder, you will then see all the folders you have. You may have no folders on your OneDrive because you may have never used it. I use it a lot. Once you open a folder, you can select Upload Files. At this point, you'll want to go to your Downloads folder. Here, you can click on Downloads, and you can see where Lab 1 Intro to SPSS is. You select it and click Open. Now it is in my main folder for OneDrive. I can close this. I need to go back to SPSS and hit Open. Now go to OneDrive and Files. And here we have Lab 1 Intro to SPSS.sav. That's the file I just downloaded. You should probably just have one file. Hit Open. And there you have it. This is the file you will use for Lab 1. Exactly this file. Okay? Now, because I put it in my OneDrive, if I save it, if I alter it and save it, right, it will still be there. If you put it in temporary files, you can use it, but it won't be there when you go back. For most labs, this doesn't matter. For Lab 2, it is important to have it where you can save it so you can work on it slowly. All right? Let me know if you have any questions.